right, part two to this episode. Damien. The fact that you had them girls thinking that they were going to be the lead in that video for that guy, and he wasn't the one that made that choice. The fact that you sat up here and embarrassed Tamara. The fact that you thought that Tamara's feelings did not matter is crazy to me. The fact that you still messing with Momo knowing what she, and who she is based on what Wally told you is crazy to me. The fact that you let that girl disrespect your baby mama. Then you let Mimi move in, because I can't wait for Momo to meet Mimi and all that situation. The fact that you let a woman that shot you move in with you is beyond, again, writers. I can't with y'all. But the fact that D's downfall is going to be because of women, D remind me too much of Mike when it comes to business. It just seemed like he just slacking since he left Tamara, which is crazy to me. Who next? The Athena and Drew and Sarah thing, we don't really need, because we know that Brock is the one that put the stuff out there. Go ahead and put that out there so that way Sarah can leave all of them alone and move on. Can we bring Mike back? Because I would like to see Sarah and Mike get back together, because they need to go ahead on and get back together. When it comes down to Tony breaking up with the old girl, I'm not surprised, and she need to blame her family for that, aka her sister, her cousin, and her mom. Blame them for that and take their car back. Take that car back and keep that car in your driveway, so that way you ain't got to drive all the way from California. That way you have a car to drive when you get here. When you get back, just keep the car. Let your mama drive the car. That's what you need to do. Let your mama drive the car. Let her just have a secondary car, so that way the car be drove while you gone. As for, I'm trying to think right now. As for Q and Flawless, girl, you still ain't never learned. You gonna continue to be a ho, succubus, a Jezebel, and a harlot, thinking that some man is gonna take care of you. Girl, these men are not taking care of women no more. They're not taking care of women like you no more. Nowadays, these men are only dicking y'all down and passing you on to the next. Did you not learn from church? You should have stayed with a son and you'd have been happy. But no, you're going to keep destroying yourself because of money. The 7 deadly sin of greed. As for Mama Brenda, I'm sure she's going to be happy about Amber and Anthony getting back together. As far as the situation with J-Mo and Trey and all of that, that's just going to be put on hold because of Ernestine's mom actually really passing away. I love the tribute that they did to her. Shout outs to Mama AJ. We love you, and our condolences yet again. I'm going to keep saying that. We're going to miss you on the skits. We're going to miss you in real life. And you are an angel shining down on your whole entire family. May you continue to shine down on your family. Your memory lives on not only in the Kountry Wayne skits, but in your family's heart and spirit. And your memory will continue to shine just as bright as your spirit was in life. As far as the situation with Brittany and Kelvin, I think that is pretty much done, because Kelvin ain't gonna want to be with you, and I hope they don't go there, because you just slept with Daylon. So there's no point in you going back to Kelvin. You might as well leave both of them alone and let them both live. As for Anthony telling Rolanda about him going back to Amber, I'm with Rolanda on this. You know, just make sure that's really what you want to do. I love the way Coco checked the daylights, checked him about that. And as for Amanda, you about to get caught up 3 different ways. Number 1, with the stepdaddy, and you got to worry about Amber and Malachi finding out about that, and the rest of your family finding out that man bought that house for you. Number 2, you should have moved in with Amber. Number 3, why are you cheating on the football player that's got to come back? And he's thinking you're being faithful, and you're up here with the dude that is Chase's homeboy. You worrying about what Chase's homeboy is doing, but yet you want him to remain a secret, because you don't want him to find out not only about your sugar daddy, aka your stepdaddy, But also, you don't want him to know about the football player. Girl, this all gonna just trickle down. The fact that you tried to call and chin check him about that car, and the fact that he just went to sleep on you. Girl, he's not listening to you. You should have never took that house. What you need to do is return them keys. And you know what you also need to do? Go ahead on and start getting ready to move out that apartment and go stay with Amber. Put stuff in storage. Go stay with Amber. Stay in the guest house. That way you can keep an eye on Anthony and get yourself together. And where is Kay, by the way? We need Kay back. We miss her. Now, who do I think is suing that girl? I think, and Dalen, I think is Tigger. But I think if Dalen talks to Tigger and tell him that he didn't know he was being recorded and that that girl did that all on her own, he probably going to end up suing her, not suing Dalen. As for his mama, I don't understand why you mad because your son is expressing his hurt. The man went through a lot with Brittany. He has every right to express himself. I think in the end it's going to end up working out in his favor, but just not right now. But eventually it will. I'm trying to think. As for Shayla, you cussing Anthony out, being upset because that baby was around Amber. First of all, Piari didn't even tell you the whole entire story. It was at Golden Corral, and they were outside when she saw the baby. She did not touch the baby. She didn't pick the baby up. She didn't do nothing. So at the end of the day, Piari is just trying to stir trouble. And Anthony, you need to cut her off because the fact that she's sitting up here causing so much problem between you and Amber and this situation with Shayla, she ain't helping. She is hindering you. As for Chase, you ain't never going to find out unless you get them cameras to find out that Natasha and Kendrick was sleeping together. And Candace, I think, did Candace say anything to Chase? I don't think so. As far as, like I said, Malachi and Rolanda, I hope not, because I want Rolanda to sell that house and go right back to her condo and live her life, her best life. I want Rolanda to start dating. I want Rolanda to have a great time and meet some new friends. I think Natasha and her need to have a third person that's also single. Rolanda needs somebody that's actually single like her so they can go out. But I would love to see this thing end with Charles and Natasha so they can actually be single and actually date. Because I want this what is it? Stella got a groove back moment. We need more of those. Let's see. Is there anything else? Neat about to get caught by Sherman. Because Sherman going to find out that not only is Q messing with his wife, but he's also messing with Flawless. I can't wait for Church to get caught up when he find out that she been messing with his daddy. See, when we gonna get all of that? As for Mike, you suck as a business owner. And as for Melissa, she is proving that she gonna be able to handle that business. She is. But Sonny, are you gonna tell that you're pregnant? That's gonna be the question. And Sonny, going off on Sean, that's because you are pregnant and you're in your feelings and you're in your emotions. But I don't blame you. You need to take some time to digest and soak all of this in. But I suggest going to therapy. Go to therapy because you need to basically deal with this and be able to mentally prepare yourself for being a mother. Because this was not in your plan. As for Ralphie and Jocelyn, girl, the fact that you got caught in there and knowing there's cameras in there and you the one that installed them is crazy to me. But now Momo is back. She coming back late. Ralphie is pissed off because he's been there for her and supported her, and she keeps treating him like trash. See, that's your problem. Ralphie, you ain't even touched that girl, ain't even had sex with that girl, but yet you up here giving her all this money. That was stupid on you. Fool me once, shame on you, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me after that, you just dumb at that point. And that's just it on that. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. In all honesty, off the top of my head, I think I got it all. Oh, Pastor Chris saying that bringing that woman and she said somebody pregnant. Well, that was accurate. Because we now know who's pregnant at this point. But at the end of the day, these skits are now becoming repetitive and it's sad. So we can't really keep talking about them, to be honest, because they're going to keep doing the same triangles. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be dealing with these same triangles. Can we please get some writers at this point instead of y'all doing improv? Because this is really getting annoying.